America and China, two countries that not only lead in consumption but are also famous for their huge number of pigs. Each of these countries, with its own geology, topography, climate and culture, has created unique and specific pork processing methods. We invite you to join us in exploring processing plants in America and China to see how different processing factories are in the US and China. As a country with the most developed and prosperous economy in the world, America is always among the top in food production and processing. Meat processing plants in the US are a testament to advancement in modernity with advanced production lines, ensuring food safety and hygiene at the highest level. In these large-scale factories, the image of manual labor in the past has almost disappeared, giving way to modern machines that work non-stop to bring high productivity and the best quality to the domestic market and foreign countries. Imagine walking into the largest processing plant in America, where thousands of pigs can be processed every day. The space is large, bright, filled with the hum of machines and the light aroma of fresh meat. Each pork product undergoes rigorous quality checks before leaving the factory, ensuring that they meet safety and hygiene standards. In the processing and packaging area, workers still use sharp knives to skillfully separate each piece of meat and each bone into smaller parts, preparing products such as ham, sausage, or bacon. Each operation is performed accurately and skillfully, and dedication. Unlike in China, pork in the US is mainly sold packaged and frozen. American consumers trust buying pork at supermarkets or grocery stores because they know that each package of meat has been strictly inspected, ensuring food safety and hygiene, and can be preserved for a long time. Make a hot cup of coffee and comment number 1 to let us know you'll watch the video until the end. China is currently the world's largest producer, consumer, and importer of pork. Each year, this country produces about 50 million tons of pork to serve domestic consumption. Notably, in recent years, China has become the largest market for US pork, importing hundreds of thousands of tons of pork each year with a value of up to billions of dollars. This is happening because Americans are turning to beef and dairy, along with poultry, while demand for pork declines. Therefore, the majority of US pork products are produced for export, and China is one of the largest customers. To meet people's huge demand for pork across China, pork processing factories are springing up like mushrooms. Not only producing high-quality packaged pork, Chinese people also have the habit of consuming fresh pork immediately after slaughter. This is a huge difference compared to the pork processing process in the US. After pigs are slaughtered and processed at factories, the meat will be purchased directly by traders and quickly transported to food markets for sale to consumers. The majority of Chinese people still prefer fresh pork cuts, believing they will bring better flavor when cooking. If you have ever traveled to China or lived here, you will easily see fresh pork stalls in all markets, with consumers freely choosing the freshest cuts of pork for their daily meals. Vendors can process hundreds of kilograms of pork every day, creating a lively and colorful space. Have you ever wondered why China consumes so much pork? This is not only because of the country's huge population but also because of a long-standing tradition of consuming pork. For the Chinese, through thousands of years of history, the pig has had a very special meaning. Not only a food source, pigs also symbolize wealth and prosperity. Therefore, almost every family in the countryside raises a few pigs behind the house for holidays or to entertain distinguished guests, creating a cozy and close atmosphere. In the US, we see large-scale, modern pig factories with tens of thousands of pigs, using advanced equipment to ensure the highest efficiency. Meanwhile, in China, small-scale family-based pig farming is still very popular. Especially in rural and mountainous areas, where traffic conditions are difficult, families still choose to raise pigs for economic development because pigs easily adapt to all living environments. There are farms that only raise a few dozen to a few hundred pigs following a semi-natural or completely natural grazing model. Despite grazing, pigs have good resistance, delicious meat quality, and are increasingly popular. If you have the opportunity to visit rural areas in China, you will easily see the image of pigs leisurely walking in the yard, the happy laughter of children around, and intimate stories between neighbors about how to raise pigs to make them healthy and delicious. These images not only reflect a part of culinary culture but also bring a close and emotional feeling about the simple life and connection with nature of the people here. We just shared about the differences between processing factories in the US and China. How do you feel and have any comments about our video? Please leave your comments below to let us know. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel to support us. That's all for today's video. See you in the next videos. Goodbye. This is our channel, and I'm excited to be part of the team that creates this content with our video editors and content creators.